with my very first post-op video. Now, I have quite a bit to talk about, so this may be in a couple parts. And the first thing I want to talk about is my weight, my actual number. I have never put my actual number in a video. Why? Couple reasons. One, my numbers were all over the place. I bounced frequently down, up, down. After my paniculectomy, I went down. I started to kind of go back up. I was having a lot of issues with my back. I was having a lot of issues with water retention, and they weren't quite sure why. So, it was just not relevant to put on a video because I couldn't really, I tracked for myself, but I couldn't really track, and I really didn't weigh in that much. Because I would go down and up and down and up and down. It was just the same scale. So I have a timeline of my highest weight, and then going from my paniculectomy, I went down, and then I went back up quite a bit, and then I have my surgery weight, and then I have my my weight today. So let's start there. So we'll start there with the stats, with my weight for number one, and then with what I've lost, and then I will go down the line. So my highest weight ever recorded was 496. It probably had some point in there, but that didn't matter to me. It was 496. When I had my paniculectomy in August, they took off 68 pounds. That brought me down to 428. I gradually went up and down and up and down, and then I actually was in the 430s, and then that's when I really started, like, with they thought was water retention, and because they really couldn't, like, I was just kind of bloated. It wasn't like, you could tell in my stomach I was bloated, in my legs and things like that. I had some swelling, and I had some edema in my pannus, which is kind of what was removed before. So anyway, so then my pre-surgery weight, so I'm not sure what I actually weighed when I went in on my surgery day, because I didn't look, to be honest. It was really early in the morning, and I was nervous, and they had it in kilograms, and I was just like, I just didn't look. So I only know what my scale weighed me here before we left, which I didn't have a pre-op diet, so it's pretty accurate. I'm going to be weighing myself on my scale here every Monday, so I might as well take that weight into consideration. So my pre-surgery weight here at my house on my scale before we left for Peoria, which is where I had my surgery, was 446-ish. So it was 446 point something. Like I said, I really rarely look at the points. One of the reasons is because of my hip pain, I have really bad balance, so I can't balance on the scale, so the ounces just kind of fluctuate, and I look to where it stays the longest. So I weighed myself this morning, first thing in the morning, and my weight was 425.0. So that is a 21 pound loss. I'll take that. I know a lot of that is fluid, and I can already tell it's fluid. My daughter, I put on Facebook that my daughter had commented that my legs looked skinny, and I really didn't realize, and then I looked down and I'm like, oh my goodness, well, they do, you know. So I know a lot of that is fluid loss. But I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm doing what I need to do. So that is my numbers. I'm going to try to come in every week with a video, and I'm going to try to do my numbers first. Hopefully. So, I had my surgery last week on Monday, June 1st, at OSF St. Francis Hospital in Peoria. I had my surgery through the Peoria Surgical Group with Dr. Marshall as my surgeon. He has been phenomenal. I cannot say more for this man. Like, he's the one who did my paniculectomy, and I have had really great results, as you know. So he's straight and to the point, and quick, and he knows what he's doing, and I trust him 100%. I also have a great team there. There's a coordinator, and the insurance specialist, and the coordinator, who is a registered nurse, and then there's a nutritionist. And I also had somebody from the hospital with nutrition in with me, like, the day of surgery. Like, I was, like, not even, I mean, it was like a couple hours out. And yeah, my nurses were wonderful. They were great. All the techs, everybody was really great, really, really nice, really, yeah, it was a really good experience. So I came home on Wednesday. It was a little later than planned. I was supposed to come home earlier, and actually it was late because they had an emergency surgery. So that is basically my weight and my experience of my surgery, of the actual surgery. I kind of did a little video like a week ago, or when I came home. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this here, because I don't want it to get too long, and I'm just going to do the other part in parts. Because if it gets too long, it will take forever to upload, or it won't upload. So anyway, that is my week 1 update as far as my weight and my stats. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. I'll be back. Bye.